how far you got with your rank, especially to all of you who managed to get rank 1 this season. Congratulations. Let's see. A total of over 14 million battles have been played. And 237,500 people have played this. Okay, accounts. Let's be fair. Let's say 237,000 accounts. But let's be serious. Why in the name of God would you put yourself through all this shit on multiple accounts on the same server? So it is pretty safe to say that at least 200,000 people have played rank season. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, how many people do actually play World of Warships? Is this game growing? Well, here's a pretty good indication. 237,500 people have played rank season, or at least accounts. We can probably chop maybe a few thousand for those super crazy ones that do it 2-3 times. But it's like over 200,000 people, and that's only people who dared to play ranked. That's only people who actually had tier 8 to begin with to even start playing the rank. So I'd say a lot of people actually play this game. Not in the same time, but a lot of people actually does play this game, which is very nice, very encouraging to see. But here's a shocking thing. Oh, not this shocking yet. So, from 100% of people that participated, which is about 237,500 people, 3.9 actually remain. I think this is like where they remained at the end of the season. Like rank 23, 22, 21. You can see a lot of people just played one game and they were like, nope, and then few people actually got lucky and won 1 or 2 games and then remained there and thought, this is not for me. And then significantly, you know, dropping from 4.7 to 3.4, people already started quitting. This is very interesting statistics for me because I don't usually do stats, but when I saw this graph, I was like, really? From 23, you need like, what, one or 2 wins and you're ranked 22. And there you stopped. You said like, fuck, I don't want to do this. I don't have time for this. The rewards are not good enough. I can't do better. I won't do better. I don't care. This is pretty interesting. Like, already significant amount of people have quit on the rank 22. To those who actually continued throughout and reached rank 21, a lot of them stopped there or at the next rank, which is rank 20. And I was like, okay, like this is, what is this? This is about 15% of total people. 15% of this, that's a lot of 1,000 of people who just remained here. And then you have the majority of people who decided, fuck rank 20, I'm going further. They got to rank 19, 18, 17, and that's another 16, 17% of people. So in these 4 ranks, you have almost the same in the next 3. And then you have a whole bunch of people, which is just rank 15. So this is almost the same percentage as this is. And then we go to this, which is slightly lower, but it's just 1 rank. People who stopped at rank 15. And then you have the most amount of people stopped at rank 10. Now, this is something that's totally different from every single rank season that that's been played so far. Rank 12 would be something in between here. Rank 12 was usually the last rank where everything would stop. That was the last irrevocable rank, and if you wanted to push into the second league or the first league or whatever the hell it's called, on the rank 10, you had like a free space between rank 12 and rank 10, and you could get to rank 10 and then lose it very next match, and you would be out of that, and you would be from 15 to 10. This time Wargaming decided that it's a good idea to push it to rank 10. A lot of people have been requesting this for a long time. Unfortunately, from the feedback that I've been receiving, I didn't have this personal experience because I just marched my way to rank 5 super fast, and then I got stuck for like 150 games from 5 to 1, I swear to God. I think it took me over 200 games to get from 5 to 1. This was the most craziest and most harsh environment, nerve-breaking season from 5 to 1. Usually I get stuck on like 10 for a few battles, for 8 or 6, 4, and then that's it. Here I got to 5, it was push pull, got to 4, and then holy shit, I haven't left rank 4 in days. And then after, I don't know how much time, I finally managed to get to rank 2. And then I spent, well, more than half of my total time I spent on rank 2 with 1 star. And I'm pretty sure my audience who watches my streams regularly and was following my progression through the rank season can confirm that it took me like 2 days to get to rank 5. And then it took me a week to get to rank 2, and then it took me another week and a half or 2 to get to rank 1. It was freaking insane, and I did it only with DDs. I wanted to prove myself that it's doable, and I did it. Very proud of that, but I'm not ready for the next rank season. Thank God it's not announcement of the next rank season. But what I was about to say is a lot of negative feedback came from this, that rank 10 was the you know, the new cap, the new checkpoint. You get to rank 10, you're safe, you can't go back anymore, and then you can just abuse the living crap out of people who are like rank 6 with 4 stars. I forgot how many stars there are. One win away from entering the Premier League. That is the same dude that's the dude that's gonna play in the same team from a dude that just got barely into rank 10 and now doesn't give a crap. He's gonna try all this crazy stuff. He's gonna go all for these crazy tactics, and he's gonna do nothing good for his team, and he doesn't care. He can lose the 2,000 games at this point. He's never gonna get off the rank 10, and that's fine by him. And he's only gonna progress further down the line, which you can see this very steep, very freaking steep line here. The only way he's going to progress even further is if he gets carried. Now, getting carried here is a bit different than getting carried here, because the further you progress, more each player means to the team. And if you can't find yourself to be useful to the team, you're a dead weight, and you're basically playing 6 versus 7. You have, no matter which class you are, you have to find a way to make yourself useful. It doesn't necessarily have to be damage. There's other ways that you can make yourself super useful, but yeah, unfortunately, it's usually damage. Or you have to be just mad in contesting, controlling the captures and stuff like that. So, a lot of people have been super excited about this, and then just like that, they were super pissed, super disappointed, and have severely negative feedback. And a lot of CCs agrees on this, that this was the biggest mistake the Wargaming has ever done in the ranked season. Not playing at tier 5, 6, 7, 8, or 10. This. Putting it from 12 to 10 was a huge setback, because a lot of people would stop at rank 12 and they would never enter this 10 to 5, and they would just be filtered out of that league, which is the best league before the best league. And this made this progress ridiculously hard and heavy for a lot of people. Now, like I said, from my personal experience, I haven't had that problem, because I really steamed through. I started at a rank 13, because I was rank 1 the previous season. All the stars get me to rank 13 with 1 star, and then I'm streaming every day. I was playing this every day, and it's just because 1-2 days, rank 5, boom, and then my struggle began. It was super hard to do any carry in the Premier League with a DD and not lose a star. It was just terrible. Which I'm sure to all of you who played know this. But rank 10, like 17.5% people out of these 237,500 accounts, 17.5 actually got stuck right there at a rank 10. You can see that a lot of people who actually made it to rank 17, 15 made it extra effort to push to that rank 10 and stayed there. Just never managed to move away. And this super steep line finally managed to filter what was usually between 12 and 10 Now it was between 10 and 5, and that made huge problems to a lot of people who are good players, who, you know, have a good potential to reach rank 1. And a lot of them quit. A lot of them quit there because they couldn't deal with that crap anymore. I had a lot of people talking that they quit at between rank 10 and 5. They just couldn't do it. They just couldn't bear all the stupidity and all the bad play that was happening, which shouldn't be happening in this league, apparently. So only 2.3% of people actually got to rank 5 and stayed there. And then rank 1, 3.6% of people. Now, I've started this video by saying, well, this is going to be a YouTube video. I started this by saying, well, I'm going to give you some positives, some good stuff. And all I've been saying so far was negative, besides that I'm very impressed about the number of people participating. But here's the deal. Most popular ship battles, Shimakaze, not a real surprise, it's like super easy. You have the lowest detection, you just stay at a big distance and spam torpedoes. Bismarck, something that a lot of people got through campaign, a very good ship. Hindenburg, it just is. It just really is very good. Shocking, this is what shocked me. 83,500 participants used Lexington to play the season. That is mind-boggling for me. That is seriously mind-boggling for me because why? I didn't met a lot of carriers, but like I said, I progressed through my rank relatively fast. But out of everything they go for Lexington? Like, shouldn't you have... I mean, okay, those AP bombs can really mean a difference, but surely Shokaku players were keeping these guys in order. Surely even Graf Zeppelin players could keep a Lexington in order if they played properly, if you're good enough. I'm not even going to mention the Enterprise is going to keep... Okay, they are premium ships, but I would always go for Shokaku better than Lexington, but that's just me. Very shocking for me personally. And then here comes the thing that I was telling you about, to all of you who managed to stick through it, and to all of you who managed to receive something. Like, here are the number of people who managed to get to rank 1. And how many times? 3.3 thousand people, a bit above, managed to get to rank 1 for the first time this season. Out of 237,000, 3.3 made it to rank 1 for the first time. 1,500 made it second time. Below 1,000 made it third time. And below 1,000 made it the fourth time. And 766 for the fifth time, who got their sweet blacks. So we're going to be probably seeing 766 blacks more out there from now on. 533 for the, what is this, sixth time? 272 people for the seventh time? And 217 people for the eighth time. Now you can say whatever the hell you want about ranked, but I am one of 272 people who managed to endure this crap 7 times. That makes me feel a bit special. It does. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, it's just persistence, it's just time, it's just this and that. You can say whatever the hell you want. Having to endure this 7 times, and I endured a lot more than 7 times because I ranked out 2 times on NA, once on RU, blah blah. It does make me feel good, you know, having to look at this. Like, out of 237,500 participants, what is that? That is like 5, 6, 7, 8.5, 9,000 people. 9,000 people made it to rank 1 this season out of 237. Screw my math if I screwed something up, but I'm not too far off. That is amazingly low number of people. And if you're one of those guys, congratulations. Tap yourself on the back. You made it through. You got something. You got a bunch of flags, gold, this to show off. It's nothing special, but it makes you feel a bit special when you see how many people actually participated and only how small of a percentage, 3.6% of people actually made it to rank 1. And I'm one of those. Like, if you're standing there, if you're looking at this right now and you're thinking to yourself, I am one of those people too. I may not be having it 7 times. I may be having it 2 times. Or my first time, awesome, my first time was my happiest one. Or maybe I'm even one of those guys who got it all 8 times. I didn't participate. Actually, I did participate, but I quit at rank 8. The first time I participated, I quit at rank 8 with a hipper. I just, after having 6 kills, and God knows how much damage, that was one of the tier 8 ranks. I was like, no, I don't think I can carry this. I'm just not going to waste my time anymore. But back then, there were no prizes. They started giving these prizes out later. So I'm kind of 1 season behind. So whatever they introduced for the next season, and you can see pretty much it's, the first one is, well, nothing. And then it's a flag, ship, flag, ship, flag. Camos for these 2 ships, which look ridiculous. This one is for the black and this one is for the flint. And then it's a flag. So my best guess is the next time, the next season is going to be something super special. They gave us a very good tier 7 premium free ship for 3 times. Then they gave us even crazier thing for 5 times. Then it was a kind of a letdown that for 7 times you only get camos for these 2. So you basically don't get anything new. I mean, you get these things with permanent camos anyway, but these are just better and they look crazier, even though I really do like the looks of the original camos. And then it's a flag again, and now I'm expecting something really special. Like maybe I'm gonna get disappointed, maybe I'm just leading you into something, but I really do suspect it's gonna be something special, and that's what keeps me going, to have these. And then the most crazy thing is it took to obtain the fastest rank 1 4 days. One of you crazy dudes out there, or chicks, managed to obtain rank 1 in 4 days. You have to be pretty good, you have to be super lucky, and you have to be doing nothing but playing rank to do it. That is absolutely nuts, in my opinion. But like I said, congratulations to everyone who actually managed to get rank 1. Feel yourself a bit special, at least when it comes to, you know, World of Warships. Surely you're not gonna get out today, walk on the street and be like, oh, I'm rank 1. Oh yeah, you're a mental institution rank 1 if you do that. But congratulations and good luck into the next season.